And a happy Thursday evening to you folks. Hope you're ready for some NBA action here on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Milwaukee. At the midway point of the season, they're in 4th place in their respective conference. And, of course, there's the Heat, 3.5 games behind.
I think for the Bucks, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for, but they're still in the hunt for a high postseason seed.
And they need to stay focused. I mean, they have to ensure they hang on to a high seed. It's imperative for them.
And the starting lineup for Miami. At the forward spots, it's Butler and Jovic. Terry Rozier is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Bucks, inside we have Giannis and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Middleton in at the 3. Well, Grant, the Miami Heat are as professionally run as any franchise in this league.
Yeah, and certain numbers point to that. They minimize turnovers, they don't commit cheap fouls, and they hit their free throws. So, in other words, they don't give anything away.
Middleton, rebounded by Jovic. Hero on the wing, defended by Lillard. Pass to Jovic, fires for 3. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to spend a few minutes with Doc Rivers. We talked about the task of facing Jimmy Butler, the fiery wing. Coach said, you can talk about the scouting report all you want with Jimmy, but he brings the extra dimension. Butler has the attitude that is unmatched in the league. The passion of Jimmy Butler in full focus tonight, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Here's Adebayo, following the score by Milwaukee. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers, yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
One shot.
Free throw's good, Adebayo. Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. Hard to count all the times Dame has made that 3 in his career. He is something else from behind the arc.
Butler finds Rozier. Good, and Butler gets the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game he had 34 points. Lillard outside. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The Heat have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Jovic. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks. Taking a look at some numbers here for him.
And during the last 5 games, he's been a force on the boards, really throwing his body at rebounds and trying to grab as many as he can. And that kind of effort has been noticed by his coaches and teammates.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
Seventh in opponent points per game, and they make use of a majority of their opportunities from the line, finishing top 10 overall in this category, a team you shouldn't foul.
And their low turnovers are a standout stat for them. They make smart, quick passes and do a good job protecting the ball from fast hands. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Lopez, the screen on Hero. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Pure from three-point range. Lillard's got his second bucket on the night.
You just cannot permit Lillard to get into a zone from deep. I mean, once that happens, you can't turn the valve off.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Lopez. From downtown. And Hero grabs the board.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Butler passes to Jovic. And again, no good by Miami. And here's Middleton. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 1. They went to Miami for their last meeting with the Heat. Came out with a victory.
And it's just so hard to stop them when they're scoring at that level. They were efficient and didn't let up at all.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. That's on Jimmy Butler. After his rookie year, Clark, Chris Middleton got traded to Milwaukee.
Well, there were no ripples when this trade happened, B.A. No earth-shaking or anything like that, but it was major for the Bucks and Chris Middleton. He's been a multi-time All-Star, and he also was huge in that championship run in 21 for the Bucks.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, there are always trades this time of year, Clark. But we rarely talk about the human aspect of these moves.
That's a great point, B.A. You know, these guys integrate into their communities. They create bonds and friendships and connections. Their kids go to school and make friends. And then if they're traded, all of that is disrupted. So it's often overlooked, but it's a real part of being a pro basketball player in the NBA. Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
Inside, here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, with the Bucks switching coaches midway through last season, Doc Rivers, experienced with star-laden rosters, he said, quote, "I resist thinking that you can't coach players. I have no problem holding them accountable. If you don't do it, you're not going to win." Brian, the pressure's on to get it done.
Well, the burden of expectations. It's title or bust. Thanks, Allie. Here's Jovic. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. And it's Robinson penetrating. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Trent. To the middle. Here's Prince. Rebounded by Jovic.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Butler with the bucket.
Tell you what, he's 3 or 4 now. Looks like his game's on offensively.
Trent against Robinson. Trent, the pass to Lillard. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Butler. He's coming off a 13-point game against Portland.
And more impressive to me than his scoring was his playmaking. Really an all-around offensive clinic.
And the Bucks with the possession here. Miami making their last shot. Pass to Lillard. Here's Prince. Back to Lillard. Trent from long range. No good on the shot. Heat trail by 3. Now Butler. To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. It's going to be on Bobby Portis. And he's gone 1 for 1 in the game so far at the line.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
One shot.
And it's tied up with that one. There's 6 seconds left in the first. Takes a step back. And that's not going to go. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for the Milwaukee Bucks. Hitting 3 trays in the quarter, providing some sharp shooting. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Robinson. No made baskets yet. Setting the floor for Miami. Duncan Robinson is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Kevin Love. Then it's Jaime Jaquez. And it's Highsmith in at the 4 spot. Hero with the bucket.
Yeah, absolutely no hesitation from Hero. He shoots at will from range.
Trent outside. The 11-footer. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Hero. The shot no good. Oh, great D that time from Portis. To the inside. Here's Trent. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Here's Jaquez. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Green, the pass to Trent. Here's Prince. He's guarded by Hero.
Prince can really elevate now. He plays much bigger than 6'7", and we just saw an example of that there.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Terry Rozier, he's checked in for Miami. And let's have a look at the big men leading the league in assists during the past month. The 4th spot held by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Hero for 3. Giannis with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Portis with a screen on Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Trent. 3-pointer. Sends it home from 3-point land. Trent's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Love finds Hero. Love a screen on Green. Hero for 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. That 3's off the mark. And so Hero will bring it up for Miami. Trailing by 2. Here's Rozier. Over to the left wing. Pass to Hero. There's the 3. Hero with another miss.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Robinson, coming off a 22-point game against Portland. Rozier outside, over Trent. Nice jump shot. Rozier's got 5 now.
Something Rozier has really worked on over the years. Now the defense must honor his shot.
Pass to Prince. For 3. He drops it from range. Prince has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
Here's Hero. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
And the elite bigs today can score posting and facing up, Clark. Can all those options make it hard to decide which way to attack?
Well, I agree with you there, and I think it's a good problem to have, quite honestly, B.A. I mean, that's also, I think, where coaching and analytics comes into play. Trying to keep track of what approach is going to work best for you.
Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game. Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Middleton. And the Bucks pushing it up now. A shot from the low post is good.
Boy, that was a nice leak out by Middleton. Took advantage of his quickness there.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
That free throw misses.
Continuing to work on refining his craft. Butler puts in a great amount of time, maybe more than most.
Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. And he's good on the second. The Bucks have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Portis outside. Lopez, the screen on Rozier. The shot by Lillard, no good. For Miami, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Rozier, the pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. And he drives in. Now here's Butler. Adebayo, a screen on Lillard to the middle. Adebayo, that's good. Adebayo's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
How about the footwork that time from Rozier? Did a nice job freeing himself from the defense and making the pass.
Portis outside. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Highsmith. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Jackson right side. Middleton outside. And here's Portis. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Portis adding insult to injury. He'll have a chance for one more.
And Clark, Bobby Portis has really become a fan favorite around the league.
He sure has. He's one of my favorites. I mean, everybody loves Bobby Buckets, and I think it's because he's got a blue-collar style and mentality. He's not a guy that was super highly touted coming into the league, and he brings great energy, passion, and tenacity, and he produces. An obvious fan favorite. It's all about hard work with Bobby Portis. That's how he proved himself in this league and how he makes a difference night after night.
Now here's Rozier. 9 points for him in his last game. Stolen by Middleton.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
For 3, here's Lillard. Rebound Miami. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero, the pass to Jovic. Back to Hero. And here's Butler outside. What a play! He drains it at the buzzer!
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Heat. They lead by 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Thanks for joining us. We've got the Milwaukee Bucks in a tight ball game at the end of the half.
One thing I'll say, they've been poised with the ball. Keep turnovers down, allows you to level up.
Yeah, hard to gain momentum when you're giving away possessions. Mistake-free play has them in the lead. And we've got the playoff picture starting to come into focus now. So let's take a look at the Eastern Conference.
When I look at Milwaukee, they've stayed in the mix. A few people predicted they might regress. Clearly, that hasn't been the case. They continue to hum along. It'll be interesting to see how they close out this year.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Mind the lanes. You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him with an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Jackson. No points so far. Lillard outside. Ooh, Lillard doing damage outside.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back. Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
2 shots.
And that one misses. That one's no good. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Butler, unfazed.
The well-put-together Butler proving that he's just a little too strong there, not allowing the physical defense to stifle him at all.
Hero against Lillard. Rebound Miami. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That'll be the second of 2 games on the road. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Lopez. He's averaging more than 12 a game, a consistent threat on offense. From 12 feet, and the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. Lillard's got 14 points for the game.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Adebayo against Lopez. Adebayo with it. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Hero. Rebound by Middleton. And so Middleton will bring it up for the Bucks. Down low. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
The big fella with the big finish. Lopez rocking that rim.
Lillard against Hero. And down it goes. 2 points. Give him 8.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Milwaukee has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Lillard. Lopez finds Jackson. Shoots over Rozier. Jackson can't get it to go. Miami has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Butler double team. Pass to Rozier. Misses the baby hook. For Milwaukee, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. A nice shot by Lillard.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his second triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen. Inside. And Adebayo slams it in.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter of the game. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 4 rebounds now. Hero, the pass to Jovic. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Lillard outside. Oh, tough shot, Lillard.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding Bob.
Pass to Jovic. And here's Adebayo, covered by Lopez. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rozier's got 11.
Hey, when Terry Rozier is hitting these jump shots, it really widens the driving lanes for him.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Lillard outside. Over Hero. And it's Lillard. That time on the assist by Lopez. Lillard's got 12 points in just the second half. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rozier outside. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Back to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Rozier outside. Off target from outside. Just a big-time effort for Damian Lillard, providing a lot of energy for Milwaukee. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. More 2K action in just a moment. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
It's got to be a sense of urgency right now, okay? Any kind of tip out or 50-50 ball, we got to own that And then we got to communicate. I don't know, but it's got to be a real sense.
Coach Spoelstra begging his guys to be more assertive in all aspects of the game.
And in close games, Coach Spo is solid at knowing how to get his guys to kick it up a notch.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. They've got Duncan Robinson. Terry Rozier is out there with Alec Burks. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Highsmith in at the power forward. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bucks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Yeah, another thing they did well was feed the ball into the paint. They really utilized their size there tonight.
First one falls for him.
Terry Rozier is a reliable and experienced player, so he knows how to lead his team.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
And when you look at Rozier, such a fantastic scorer, a gear-shifting, talented guard who continues to improve.
Pass to Burks. Robinson with it. It's stolen by Trent. To the paint. Stolen by Burks. Rozier against Prince. Here's Adebayo. Outside Burks. Up top Robinson. Shot clock at 6. Adebayo's doubled. Oh, great D that time from Portis. Milwaukee leading by 3. And here is Antetokounmpo. Portis outside. And a miss there on the triple.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Adebayo. Rejected by Antetokounmpo.
Beyond his wingspan, Giannis's timing is what makes him a special shot blocker.
Burks for 3. Sinks it from distance. Burks has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Antetokounmpo. Trent outside. This one for 3. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo. And that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists tonight. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He told his guys not to lose hope, saying to them, it's a long game, fellas, and we're in this one, but I need each one of you to step up your intensity right now. Let's see if Coach's message resonates, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Heat trail by 3. Rozier outside. Butler taking his time here. Off target with the 3.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
Yeah, you know, and after the way they fought back into it here in the fourth, that would have been a big bucket for them.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Here's Highsmith after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Shoots from 14, and Butler inside.
Keep somebody on Butler. If you lose track of him, he'll nail shots like that.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
And it's the Heat with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. Milwaukee making some changes. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Middleton comes in for Prince. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. And Miami also making a switch. Adebayo's checked in for Highsmith.
Now, you talk about player development. In a few short seasons, Hero became a true offensive weapon, someone who can hurt you in so many ways.
Now here's Lillard. Rebounded by Jovic. Jovic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Rozier. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by Lopez. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. The lead is 2. Shoots over Hero. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Lillard's got 14 points now in the second half. Middleton against Butler. Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Rising to the challenge, Adebayo stays under control and hits a big-time shot.
Ooh, it's stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Hero. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, in these moments, Hero knows he has to step up.
Oh, nice! Big finish! Man.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Butler. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Adebayo grabs the board. For Miami, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Pass to Rozier. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that on Chris Middleton.
Good job that time initiating the action by Rozier. He forced the defense into that foul.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Oh, he nails it!
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Butler passes to Adebayo. Rejected by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Butler against Middleton. Rozier left side. The rebound by Jackson. And they go to the intentional foul. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. And so they foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Stellar work at the charity stripe, trying to build out this lead.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. All right, guys, what's your take?
And time's running short. They just couldn't get over that hump.
You know, maybe working on their 60-second drill, even if it doesn't pay off tonight, maybe for the future.
There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Oh, he buried the 3.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And an intentional foul there stops the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. Absolutely fearless is Scary Terry. Nothing holding this guy back in the big moments.
And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
No, you got to foul. I mean, it's going to come down to free throws here. Foul right away.
So he gets them both. And it's a 5-point game.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Novic's shot is off. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Dame, for those of us watching, what does it feel like to be in a shooting groove like you were in tonight?
It feels like a workout. You know, when I'm doing my summertime workouts, even after practice sometimes, I'm just trying to get hot, you know, trying to get that rhythm. And that's what it feels like, you know, when you hold yourself to that standard of just making shots, being consistent at it and just getting hot, you know, and that's kind of what it felt like.
I can guarantee you none of our workouts feel like that, but thanks for the show tonight, Dame.
Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Damian Lillard.